Good, man. Don't forget to hit that like button for me when you come in the room, man. Don't forget to donate to Cash Tag Billionaire Charlie. You did what I'm saying, or donate to the super chat, man. We're gonna have a real conversation today, man. We're gonna talk about hit that like button, man. We're trying to get the like buttons all the way to 100, man. Hit that like button when you come in the room, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna break down all the scenarios and my true feeling about this DJ Academics, this war and Chi-Raq thing. Yeah, man, all the little beefs that's been going on just in general in hip hop. You dig what I'm saying? And I felt like the Clubhouse app, you know what I mean, that the artists are using it to have conversations and to talk about real things that's going on in the community and within the rap business and stuff like that. I think to come as man to have a conversation is I think is a dope thing that they created. When I first heard about it, you know what I'm saying, I seen the academic thing, it had went viral, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was talking about it. I thought it was 21 Savage had like a podcast or something like that. But now I see there's a lot of people that's using it from older artists to newer artists and they coming together and they just having conversations, real conversations about things that be bothering people within the communities and stuff like that. Hip hop in general, you know what I'm saying? All the gun violence and stuff that we've been seeing, you know what I mean, throughout the year 2020 and years before, you know what I mean? So I love the way what it's doing and having people, you know what I mean, have that sit down, that audio conversation instead of it leading into bloodshed. You know what I mean? And I was listening to what he was saying about the 600 Breezy situation and the Savannah, Georgia thing. And one of the guys was asking them, did he think it was okay for the post with the things that they was posting or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And my opinion of this is this, it goes back to what I've always been saying. DJ Academics, Vlad, TMZ, all these different outlets, they're news outlets. They're covering different stories that's out there. You know what I mean? That's their job. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's not nothing personal. You know what I mean? Everything, they making it personal because the person that have beef with them or have issue with them does something to them, but that has nothing to do with the academics. Now, what academics did wrong with the war on Chi-Raq, he was animating this shit, turning it into a video game. But he been long stopped doing that. You know what I mean? So now he just doing blogging. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with a person blogging and doing what they do. Like I said before, the artists got to take responsibility for the flashing the guns and what they saying out of their mouths and to the people. If that's not what they believe in, that's not what they trying to do, don't put it on social media. Once you put the stuff on social media, it's not going to just go to academics. It's going to go to TMZ, Shade Room, every big outlet that cover the news and hip hop and stuff like that. I just was watching the other day, some rap kid was waving a gun on the internet, and I'm saying, you got to be smart enough to know that you shoot somebody with that gun, they already got pictures online of you with the gun that you have in your hand, waving it around with the lasers and stuff like that. It's the common sense and reasoning and understanding that me doing this can result to me going to jail for a long period of time. It's called self-snitching. You know what I mean? You going, that's like I said, when they were looking at the 600 Breezy situation, and he was they was supposed to be allegedly looking for Quando Rondo and stuff like that. If anything happened to them, the first people they're gonna go to is was it Mimo and 600 Breezy, because they're posting things on the internet with engaging attention by the FBI, the police. They gonna get indicted. They gonna get in a lot of shit because they posting it. You know what I mean? That's not academics fault. That ain't Vlad fault. That ain't nobody blogger fault that they posting guns and going into these neighborhoods and threatening one another. Even Quando Rondo, he had a gun. He waving it all around like that. Was good, was good. Waving the gun all around like that. It's like, you got to know what come with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, every interview, everything you put on social media is being watched. You are entertaining the police at this particular time. That's why you see a lot of guys stop putting guns in their videos and stuff. I mean, if it ain't no props and you really using guns you about to go use, you will be in a lot of trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like as a man, as a grown man, and as a grown woman, we got to take responsibility for the actions that we do, posting guns and doing things of that nature. We can't just blame one individual for the destruction of people that's living in a mentality where it's okay to flash these guns, go pull these triggers, and then they saying, oh, it's academic fault. I mean, come on, man. We got to have enough knowledge and understanding that it's not Vlad fault. It's not academic fault. They play a part in some of the things that they did, but it's all not pinning on them individuals. It's the person that's willing to pick the gun up and shoot somebody, you know what I mean, over something foolish that could be a conversation that they could have had. You know what I'm saying? So when I see this stuff like that, I say Warren Chi-Raq was a bad look for Academics. It helped him become the celebrity and superstar that he is in his rightful way of working on the YouTube platform to go into Complex and stuff like that. But like I said before, like that shit came with a lot of injury and a lot of damage within the community. I think when he went away from that, you know what I'm saying, just went to regular blogging, it kept a lot of hatred from other people that had that feeling of, oh no, you was talking about my people, or no, you was saying that. You know what I mean? Like the Vince Mensa situation. I had a high regard for Vince Mensa until he put the dress on. You know what I mean? When Vince Mensa put the dress on, I never looked at him the same. You know what I mean? Because I felt like he was a stand-up guy. I was understanding where he was coming from until he put the dress on and said that was creativity. I feel like that's not creativity to me. That's the industry trying to change you into he, she, or transgender. Now, like I say, if that's who you want to be, I'm not mad at you. In my religion, we don't believe in doing that. You know what I'm saying? But like I say before, I just feel like I had the respect for Vince Mensa. He had a lot of valid points about the Warren Chi-Raq. But for a whole man to put on a dress and be talking about another guy, you know what I mean, that was blogging or something like that, it just makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? But like I said before, I don't hold him because I feel like that one thing I hold them on is that Warren Chi-Raq. That whole series of making guys into these animated characters, you know what I mean, some Call of Duty type of video game. I hold him for that. But as far as the guy was asking him about posting 600 Breezy and stuff like that, and what he was doing in Savannah, Georgia, and all that type of thing, it's like that's blogging, man. He just doing his blogging job, bro. That's it. That's all they were doing is doing their blogging job, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. I feel like you gotta separate your marshmallow feelings away from this man that's doing his job. He just blogging. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand if you an individual that's flashing guns or putting these type of things out there, man. You know what I mean? Putting these type of things out there, you got to understand what comes with that. And it's called jail time. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you're going to act in a movie or put some props and stuff like that in the video, that's cool. You got a little fun with that. But you going to put the real actual gun in the videos and your lives and stuff like that. Talking about, I'm going to shoot this guy and this and that person. And then you mad at Academics because you go to jail. They've been watching you before Academics, man. You know what I mean? The guy was saying some shit like they watch Academic page more than the 600 Breezes and stuff like that. I say, man, they watch the page of the person that they believe gonna do something. You know what I mean? You think no police motherfuckers ain't watching that shit? They watching everything you do, everything you saying in your songs and all of that stuff. That's why when I see all this music, when they talking about smoking on the dead and all these things, and this is another thing he was saying that I felt they need to be addressed too. This is another thing Academics was saying that I feel like need to be addressed. I feel like this as a man, right? If you have a feel like this, man, if you got an issue with Academics doing what he doing, right, and you got a whole bunch of friends and people in the industry that's doing these similar things, flashing guns, talking about killing people, talking about smoking people, and you not addressing them the same way you addressing Academics, that show me that you really a coward and you just somebody trying to pick on somebody. Because if I'm standing in the room with a Meek Mill or anybody and we having a conversation, I'm going to address everybody in the room the exact same way. And I think that's what it was one of his issues is like you having relationships with Dirk, but Dirk talking about smoking on FBG Duck in his songs. But is you addressing that, Meek? That's what he was saying. Like, we can't just try to address one person if you feeling like this was the issue and there's so many people doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as a man and a stand-up individual, dog, well, of course, man. I mean, that's what bloggers are there for. You know what I mean? The bloggers, the going on to the Hot 97s, the Breakfast Club. It's to give the artists more energy on their project. That's why they go to the Complex, the Breakfast Club, Hot 97, these different radio stations to give them different looks and let people know a little bit about them. You know what I mean? It helped with sales and stuff. When you think about, you look at the Meek Mill sales and going to Vlad's and different outlets like that, it just helped the artists out. So what Academics was doing, he was creating a video game out of real life stuff, and he made these guys into superheroes, from Chief Keef to Lil Reese. You know what I mean? Lil Durk, King Von, all these individuals, he made them into superheroes. He gave them superpowers, and they was these invincible people, basically. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't be hurt. They was the Avenger team and shit like that. And I think that's where it all go wrong, because you propping them up like that. Yeah, it's good for promotion for albums and stuff like that. But in reality, when them guns get let off, man, real people die, real situations happen. You know what I mean? And then you gotta live up to what's going on. So like if somebody dissing Lil Reese and somebody dissing Chief Keef, niggas gotta live up to the name. You the Grand Reaper now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't diss the Grand Reaper. Nobody can't diss Chief Keef and all of that, or King Von. It goes down. It's basically that instigating type of thing is what they got from the war on Chi-Raq. But he done that for so long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just the blogging at this point. You know what I mean? And then you still see these people with these issues, but I think it's the lingering effect of the war on Chi-Raq and the effect that it had on the people. And the way he did it, where people was losing their life and the shit turned into the Hunger Games and shit. You know what I mean? Like it was a joke, it was a game. Like I said, that's why I probably think Vince Mensa, and he also said G Herbo had an issue with him and stuff like that. They was able to squash it and talk like man and be able to mend it down. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's like I feel like Akademiks, he's not really coming from Chicago or understanding the pain and the hurt from them families. That's why he was doing that, because he looking at, he's a gamer, he played the games and stuff like that. He looking at promotion for what he doing on his platform at that time to boost his name up, to give his just breathe life on what he's trying to work on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it had a damaging effect on the community out there. Not to say that Chicago wasn't bad already. It just gave those guys superpowers at that point. And that's what he did. He gave them superpowers. He also he branded them in a hell of a way. Like, if you sit back and look at Chief Keef from back then to right now, with Akademiks' help and support, that nigga brand was like through the fucking roof. You know what I mean? Lil Reese, all of them. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Akademiks kind of went away from that. Like I said, he could have did all this shit for a label and all of that and made hella money. I think he's doing that now, but his marketing skills and the stuff that he do, he does it in such a creative way. But like I say, the death thing, that's real life people getting killed and shit. That's where it get tricky at. Now, as far as just promoting them and putting them out and stuff like that, that's cool. I think another issue everybody had was the 6ix9ine shit. You know what I mean? I remember I would go on Instagram and I would see all these 6ix9ine posts from Akademiks. And I think that was something that bothered people too, because you had 6ix9ine that was dissing Meek Mill, Durk, King Von. He was just going at everybody. You know what I'm saying? When he came home, he wanted to get back at people that was calling him a rat and snitch. And Akademiks was promoting it. Fuck out this nigga. I'm guessing they was paying him. You know what I mean? Or that was just his man, so he had that much love to keep promoting the shit for him. You know what I mean? But like I say, he was promoting a guy that was disrespecting, like violating different individuals like Meek and all these people, and he was supporting them. But the problem that, once again, go back to that conversation that they had at Clubhouse. I say the Clubhouse thing, I think, is a great app, and I think it's great for people to have communication and be able to just talk about situations. Let's think about it, right? Akademiks was basically having saying that most of the artists don't really support bloggers or new beginning bloggers or something like that. It's no support there. Like, the bloggers support the hell out of the rappers. They promote all their music. They put everything out there that they post, and they repost it, and they give it more energy. You know what I mean? Especially if they lit bloggers or, you know what I'm saying, somebody underground. They're still showing love to the artists and stuff like that. Artists don't really show love to bloggers, YouTubers, none of that shit. You know what I mean? You don't really see that unless they needed something. You know what I mean? It's not just off the love like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I think what ends up happening is 6ix9ine, before he ratted and snitched, he built a relationship with Akademiks where he didn't have those relationships with a lot of those rappers like that. You starting to see a lot of things happening now, but I'm guessing back then, the relationship that he was trying to have with Meek, the conversation he was trying to have with Meek, it never happened. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, a lot of times it be the ego tripping thing. You know what I mean? But I really feel like that 6ix9ine thing really played a big part in why a lot of people dislike him a whole lot, because he was promoting it so much. He was basically everybody was saying he was trying to make some snitch, you know what I mean, to one of the highest selling artists, I mean, of the year type of thing. You know what I mean? When you looked at the YouTube numbers and the things he was doing with Nicki Minaj and stuff like that, I really believe that 6ix9ine was gonna skyrocket, and he gonna be selling albums out the park. But the problem with 6ix9ine was he wanted to beef with Billboard, Jay-Z, Fucking Snoop Dogg, he want to beef with everybody top in the industry. You know what I mean? And I'm like, those relationships that they have with these people, 6ix9ine is gonna get crushed. You know what I mean? Period. But I thought he was gonna be able to beat the system. But like I said, it ended up happening the way most people predicted it. It was gonna fail. It was gonna fall because the stuff that he's saying out of his mouth, the stuff that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like the 6ix9ine character, right? When I sit back and think about it, and I listen to the stuff Sarah was saying about how he ain't never come see his kids and stuff like that, and now Christmas come around, he trying to do something for promotions and stuff like that, so he want to come get his daughters and stuff like that and show off for the cameras, but he never there when it count most. It's like, what kind of man does that with that type of money? You know what I mean? Oh, she fucking shot it, so I'm not gonna see my kids. The fuck that got to do with you spending time with your daughter and your kids, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't allow what the fuck she doing affect your relationship with your kid, because your kid needs you, rat or not a rat. You know what I mean? Just be real. Your kid needs. I always feel like as a man, you always need a father and a mother in the child's life. And I know sometimes they may pass away or things may happen, but I always feel like that relationship and bond need to be there. Because when you got a daughter, she need to understand things from a man's standpoint and a woman's standpoint. So when she go in life, she know how to read things. See, that's the problem with a lot of stuff. We grown man that didn't have a father around that teach us manly shit. We learn all our stuff from women. So that's why you see a lot of niggas act like women, have women emotions and shit, going crazy over stupid shit. That's what their mama would have done. Their father handled things in different ways because they was raised differently. You know what I mean? But like I say, it's always dope to have both parents together. You know what I mean? Even if they separated or divorced, having that relationship there where they can talk and have conversations and build together. So when I see that, that's why I say when I look at 6ix9ine, yeah, you read it, yeah, you snitched, but you can still be a good person by taking care of your responsibility. And I feel like the things that he doing, it's like if Akon said he was mentoring this type of individual, why is he doing this shit out here talking about Vaughn, rest in piss and all this type of thing? It's like your character got to change as a man, as a person. Yeah, you read it. That's the same thing I was saying about Alpo. When I look at Alpo, it's like, okay, bro, you told your documentary, got your documentary. Now there's a bunch of kids that look at Paid in Full and they look at you and they want to be just like you. Well, you got to tell them the gangster story, the end part of the story. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was flashy. Yeah, we had money. Yeah, we had the Gucci. Yeah, we had all this nice stuff. But in the reality, when them boys came and they were talking about life or getting you to chair, you know what I mean? You told them you ready to give up every name in the book. And that's what you did. You read it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, man, some people think it's whack to go to school, think it's whack to be an entrepreneur, be whack to get money legally. But in reality, man, it all come back to hunt you. And that's what you have fun now. You laughing, you joking with your people, you drinking. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, when them people come and get you, you know what I mean? They talking life in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? Is you gonna have on stage saying standards with not snitching, not ratting, and be a stand-up individual. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, when I look at 6ix9ine and everybody trying to buffer out who he was, and I think this is the reason why people had that feeling about Akademiks, is because he keep associating himself with this well-known rat, you know what I'm saying, that played a blood, played a crip, you know what I mean, joining all these gang banging sets. And then when shit hit the fan, when niggas doing real shit around him, fucking his baby mama, you know what I mean, trying to rob him now, he want to turn into a foreman and go snitch on niggas and say, I did the good thing. But you was a whole all blood in all these videos, and you know what I'm saying? You all blood, you all screaming this blood shit everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like I said before, this shit is entertainment, man. You know what I mean? It's not real. And like I said, them niggas in Chicago and shit like that, them niggas doing that shit for real, man. But like I said before, man, it's the imagery of it all. You know what I'm saying? I think nowadays everybody want clout. You know what I mean? So they posting the guns on the internet. They doing all this stuff. So I don't blame Vlad. I don't blame Akademiks. I don't blame their blogger that repost the shit when they just doing the news feed. You know what I mean? It's news, dog. So what you gonna tell CBS and all these different big companies, TMZ, don't post their stuff no more, don't cover the news no more. It's like that's what they do, bro. They cover the news, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to tell that man not to do what he do as his job, you know what I'm saying, or what he built on his own platform. He didn't create the drama. He didn't tell him go do it. You know what I mean? Like I said, the war and Chi-Raq was some other shit, though. That shit right there was some other shit. But now we seeing a transformation from this guy to something different. Like I said before, man, if you're going to hold him responsible for the shit that he reposted, you got to hold the people accountable that posted this shit. You know what I mean? I was with 21 Savage 100%. I feel like 21 Savage's voice on these situations is speak the reasoning and logic. You know what I mean? That's me, a Taurus person. You know what I mean? I understand where you're coming from. It's like sometimes people in our neighborhoods don't move off of that. They'll listen to somebody tell them a bald-faced lie and sit there and agree with it. And when a person like me will sit back and be like, damn, you know they lying, and you going along with the stupid shit. It's like I don't want to be that. I want to be an honorable individual that's willing to stand in the room with men and talk and have common sense and have reasoning, dog. Like we can't be with the stupid shit. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, I don't hold them. I don't hold none of them guys for the blogging. It's just how you doing shit. Man, if you trying to turn this shit into a video game, then it go way left. You know what I mean? The story changed at that point. Or you trying to promote some type of guy that was messing with kids and snitching on people. It's like, come on, man. Like, I just think that, and then just all the nasty things he's saying out his mouth about individuals and stuff like that. They dead. It's like, how can I call a dude my friend or be cool with a dude that was literally, you was cool with Vaughn, and this nigga talking about he can rest in piss and all of this type of thing. And it's like, when do I look in the mirror and say this is not the relationship I need as a person? But it goes back to what I was saying before. Most artists do not build relationship with bloggers. They don't have those type of bonds like that. You know what I mean? I think a lot of what happened was at the time when 6ix9ine wasn't no rat or none of that like that. He built a bond with academics. Like I said, he said he reached out to meet me multiple times and meet would never respond and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm not surprised when a person is on a high chair, they feel like they're the king and stuff like that. They're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Once you blow up and become bigger, now everybody got problems with you. Everybody wants you to promote their stuff and this and that. It's like that's what it is. It's like you probably won't even get a Vlad interview or Adam 22, and then you get big, and then they want to call you for an interview. And I always tell people this at that time. Let's say if you asked them for one and you was trying to get that, and then they gave it to you later. Me personally, I would have never did it. You know what I'm saying? It's like because I felt like it's fake. You know what I mean? Because you only doing that shit for numbers. It wasn't off the love. You know what I'm saying? I would have never did it. If I was to come to him and ask him for something like that, and then that person be like, nah, I ain't doing it. I would never go back and ask him again. And I wouldn't, if he asked me, I would just never do it because at that point in time, he didn't believe in me anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just riding the bandwagon type of shit. You know what I mean? Like I say before, man, sometimes you have a conversation with somebody and you just build a relationship. Like I say, you look at A.R. Ab and them, right? A.R. Ab is not Meek Mill or none of these big guys, but he still gave them an opportunity. You see what what's your boy Mikey T and guys like that was helping build the OBH brand by promoting Dark Low and what's his name, Dark Low, AR Ab, and Leap Moss, and a lot of the guys that's on with the OBH, you know what I mean, musically doing their thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a team effort with that. You know what I mean? Conversations got to be had. But I think the app, it has a good thing to it, you know what I mean, with people having those good conversations like that. You know what I mean? I think that it really do take away from the interview platforms now, though. You know what I mean? When you're doing stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's all, you know what I mean, that type of thing. I don't really get the concept of it yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the reasoning for it yet. But like I say, I think it's good in the sense of they having a conversation about things that people normally ignore or let sweep under the rug that need to be addressed. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit needed to be addressed. You know what I mean? Like I said before, man, everybody got to be held accountable. And I was proud to hear that Dirk was saying he done this and he did and doing that type of thing. Just make good music. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like every time you get on a record and you do this stuff, the mother of the other person or the kids, they gotta hear that song over and over again. People playing it, and you know what I'm saying? It's like it just come a point in time in life where it's just like I gotta change the narrative. You know what I mean? We don't want to live in that type of sinful, evil stuff forever, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta change it up a little bit, man. But like I say, I don't hold the man. I think responsibly and respectfully, he changed the way he was doing things, and we got to give him that. You know what I mean? Like I said before, Vlad, he helped a lot of people out, but at the same time, he done some things that he definitely needed to address. I haven't seen him address anything about anything. I don't think he will. I just think the ego sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, he did help a lot of people. A lot of people that came on Vlad platform, I didn't have no idea who they were. You know what I mean? Until they came on Vlad. Like I say, his platform was lit enough that they came on there and they got a buzz off of that. The same way Act was touching people, music and stuff. They got a buzz off of that. Cause a lot of these people is not really got that energy like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these underground artists and stuff like that, they need the promotion from the bloggers and the attention from the bloggers, especially if they got big platforms and stuff like that. My whole thing with it all is like, if you promoting the killing and the death, I just think, where we going with that at that point? You know what I'm saying? Because now what, we not gonna hold the artists accountable for all the fucked up ass music they putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta hold everybody accountable. You can't just say this one individual. And I think that shit be personal. To me, it's personal because I feel like it's the same way when people listen to Eminem, right? Like I told you before, I feel like Eminem is an extremely dope rapper, right? But I just feel like his song would never match. His songs would never be something that I would play in my radio. You know what I mean? Or something I would listen to on a regular. I don't listen to Eminem on a regular, but I know Eminem can rap his ass off. It's just his music don't touch me in that type of way. I can listen to Wayne all day long. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, can he rap? Yes, he can rap. Is he the GOAT because he was able to win in his market? Hell yeah, he's the GOAT. You know what I mean? As far as that. Lyrically, he can spit his ass off. But like I told you before, when I look at Eminem, I look at like Papoose and the Cassidy, these different individuals that rap real good. But it's like the music, man. Music is more than just spitting bars. That's one of the issues that you would have with the battle rap guys. The battle rap guys can fucking rap their ass off. Murder Mook and the Tay Rocks, all these niggas can rap their ass off. When you start putting this shit on the songs and shit, it's different because niggas is trying to out rap the beats and shit, and it a lot of times it don't come off right. You know what I mean? That's why they always had that stigma like that. You know what I mean? Because it's just the song making, the feeling of the music. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? It's a different tone. You know what I mean? It's definitely a different tone, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, he got his accolades and stuff like that. I respect it, man. My only issue I always had with him was the Mariah Carey shit. You know what I mean? And the sneak this and this shit. If you're gonna sneak this and then stand on that shit. Respectfully, man. Like I say before, man, like there's a lot, there's so much going on in the world right now, man. I still can't believe all the stuff that I've seen, man. As far as this ride and stuff like that, I still like every time I look at the pictures and look at the videos, and we got a black guy out there talking. I say, man, this stuff getting so despicable at this point, man. At one point in time, they said racism is dead. You know what I'm saying? I just like, man, you a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? I just wish that we as a people can come together and put those type of things to rest. You know what I mean? But like I say, it's just people that hold those grudges and that hatred in their heart. You know what I mean? And people like myself that love to see everybody come together. And that's not really reality for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Like I said before, man, a lot of prayers, man. You gotta meditate and get your soul right, man. All the way, man, because the stuff we seeing out here today, man, is definitely an unfair treatment. Because definitely, trust and believe, if it was us out there watching and doing that type of stuff, boy, it'd be a murder she real out here, boy. It'd be on and popping, man. I'm telling you, they couldn't wait to get us. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, I ain't got too much to say about that, man. I just feel like we all gotta hold each other accountable for the mistakes we make and the things that we say and promote. You know what I mean? And the music and it all correlates into what are you trying to put out to the youth and what message are you giving out when you putting this shit out. You know what I mean? So like I say, we can't just blame one individual for all the deaths and the killings and all the violence that's going on. We got to take accountability that we are promoting and putting out music and stuff that promote violence and killing. You know what I mean? That's just real. Selling drugs, killing, using drugs. You know what I mean? It's like it's a movement of that. You know what I mean? So I'm not holding that man accountable for the destruction of people that's been getting this music on a regular basis, man. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we got to hold everybody accountable for their own mistakes. You dig what I'm saying? Like, just responsibly. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they be going too crazy on him. Like I say, I think Act get the heat that he get because of how he word his stuff and how he be talking about niggas. Like bro be going crazy on me. I don't even understand why him and Meek Mill can't get along, man. This shit is funny as hell, man. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? This shit is out of control, man. I'm listening to the audio and he just going crazy on me. Like you running around with a rat, this and that. I'm like, it's funny because like I said, I seen Pound Sign Pop post the 50 Cent interview with Lil Wayne, and 50 was like, "How you signed to a correctional office and managed by somebody that?" I was like, when I seen that shit, I went back to what he said on the Vlad Jones. He said, "You gotta practice what you preach," and I'm like, it confuses the public every time with me. You know what I'm saying? It does, man. And then it's like, it's no way to explain the issues that you are involved in. You know what I mean? There's no way to explain it. You know what I mean? And when I look at it, I just be like, I don't even know what to say, because that's I think I told you, enemies gonna always try to find something that they can use against you. It's the same thing with the Doc Low and Gully and all of that. You know what I'm saying? When I see that shit, nigga calling Doc Low a snitch, I'm like, how you call a man a snitch? They don't have any paperwork, man. Man don't have no paperwork at all, man. The man have never snitched or told on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Respect the Doc Low too, man. Salute my man. He home. You know what I'm saying? Recovering. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Doc Low, man. Keep dropping that hot ass music, man. I can't wait to AR come home, man. Rollo, ARL, all the guys is locked down, unfortunately, man. You know what I'm saying? I love to see the coach out, man, enjoying life, enjoying their wife and their kids and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That stuff that happened to Ab in jail, man, that was fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? For the man that had a little mental issue, running around stabbing up niggas and shit. You know what I mean? Him ended up getting sick and stuff like that. Now I feel like he said he got some of the medical treatment that he needed or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, it's being in those situations like that, they start treating you like animals. You know what I mean? Like you don't matter and shit like that. And it's good to see that we as a culture stand together. I seen my sign post. I seen a lot of people was posting that, you know what I mean, to help that young man. Now, like I said, there's a lot of people dealing with those scenarios and situations in those cells and stuff like that, man. But like I told you, man, the lifestyle that you live or the people that you connected to will lead you into these dark paths like that, man. We got to clean up all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like me as a person and growing up in the neighborhoods I grew up in, I realized that, man, I could be more than just the regular guy that sell drugs or shoot and kill somebody. You know what I mean? I always try to stay positive because I feel like every day, man, you may go through failures and you may fall here and there, but it take a strong man to say, even though I failed in relationships, I failed that as a father at times, I failed at a lot of things, you know what I mean? But my whole thing is, even at YouTube, I failed at YouTube on a lot of stuff. I've always tried to keep promoting myself and keep pushing myself to keep moving, because all it takes is just belief, you know what I mean? And then the activity, you got to put in action along with that. Don't allow the dark times to stop you from moving into going into that light at the end of the tunnel, basically. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, everybody go through adversities. It's how you come out of those situations. It's no different from watching a football game where you see a team down 21 zip. You know what I mean? They still got what, 3 more quarters to go or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and they come back and win the game. It's because they didn't have no quit in their mind, body, and soul. They believed in their body and their mind that they could win this game. And that's how I've always felt about life. I felt like you can work a job or you can create your own brand and start your own system. And I feel like that's what you see with the Akademiks, the Master P's, the Vlads, the different people that said, I'm going to break out of this system where I got to work at a job that's not paying me the right money and I can't take the vacations when I want to. If I get sick, they don't care about me. It's like, it feels so good to be able to create something on your own, to work on it, to put it out. It may not be perceived right away, but I think the hard work and dedication into it will allow it to be breathing life on it. You know what I mean? That's what I work on each and every day when I do the YouTube. You see the numbers go up, the numbers go down. But like I say before, man, if I just keep giving you the real, being transparent and talking as a man and a respectable person, it's gonna build to the level that I would desire to go to. You know what I mean? Like I say, networking and connecting with different people. I just feel like it's all about the work ethic, man. Nothing come to nobody by going to sleep or not putting in effort. That's why I work all the time on my channels and all the other businesses I do online. I work on it consistently. You know what I mean? Tired, sleepy, all of that. I still get up. I go play the game, man. LeBron James ain't LeBron if he don't go to the gym or work out. He said he spent what, $1 million on his body. All of them spending millions of dollars on their body. Floyd Mayweather, you don't get no Floyd Mayweather if he don't hit the gym. You know what I mean? Like I say, you got to condition yourself for the time or when you out of the darkness. Because when the light hits your ass, you got to be prepared for that. Because like you see a lot of times with these artists and different people, once they get into that position, everybody asking them questions, everybody attacking them at once. It's like you got to condition yourself that the life that you once lived before will be erased because now you into a different place. That's why I always say when niggas become big time rappers, big time actors and shit like that, going to the same neighborhoods where people are less fortunate and they don't have what you have, and then you have some people that's happy to celebrate your victory, but you have the other people that hate you. You know what I mean? It's like literally people that hate the existence of you because you have one. They love you the most when you don't have nothing. And they hate you a whole lot when you got a lot. Because now you can move out of the hood. Now you can move around and do different things. And now you touching cities or people all in all different cities. You know what I mean? It's the connection of it all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would say it's so many people that watch my channel right now that have a gift and a talent, or they doing something special. And you know you special, but it's like you allowing the times right now where you just working to get it to that. You know what I mean? I don't know about quitting. What is a quit? You know what I mean? I might be down today, might be down tomorrow, but I gotta keep moving. That's all. That's what it's all about. If you're an aspiring rapper, aspiring actor, aspiring book writer, you know what I mean? I done wrote a book. I done do. You know what I'm saying? I done online business. I done it all, man. Like I say, if I feel a creative buzz in my stomach, I'm gonna use it in a positive sense, and I'm gonna work on it. You know what I mean? Because that's all I know. My mom always believed that I had a gift and a talent to be something great. And I think the only way you can be something great is condition yourself for the moment. You know what I mean? Like I say, you have all these rap niggas that was rapping on YouTube, rapping and battle rap and shit like that. And then you got the Meek Mill, he got his moment. You know what I mean? He got signed to Ross and all of that. And then he blew up. But he was already conditioning himself to be that big time rapper. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z ain't just become Jay-Z. They say Dame said Jay was forgetting his lines on stage and all of that. You won't see Jay forgetting his line on stage no more. Why? Because he conditioned himself to be a professional. That's what it's all about. These football guys that throw Cam Newtons, the Tom Brady's, the Drew Brees, they're conditioning themselves for the big game. They got to. You know what I mean? That's what life is all about. Conditioning yourself for the big transformation. You know what I mean? But like I say, some people, they stop believing in themselves, and then the shit just do like that. It happens, and then they just sit back like, damn, all the wave of people, everybody want to hear what you got to say. Everybody want to listen to your music now. And you shocked, and you don't know what to do at that point because you gave up on yourself. That's why I always tell people, don't give up on yourself. I be seeing some real talented people, man. I had when I was doing security, right? At the airport or whatever, I had this white guy, man. He was doing like comic books and stuff like that. And he showed me all his layouts and stuff like that. And I was sitting there, I was looking at it. I said, man, you so talented, man. I said, you so talented, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's putting all this stuff together, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, you got a gift, man. You know what I mean? Like I told you before, life will make you quit on your gift. But in reality, man, I feel like God gave everybody their ability, man. You know what I mean? Everybody got a strong ability. Might be a good singer, a good lawyer. You know what I mean? Everybody got this ability, you know what I mean, which you was put on this earth to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times, man, life will make you go away from who you truly are, man. You know what I mean? I feel like I hate to see that in people, man. I see guys that was great basketball players from the hood and stuff like that. I'm talking about nice with it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's nice people everywhere, but you had a gift, you had a talent. But you ain't want to study. You ain't want to do the hard work that it took to make you even greater than what you was before. I mean, you got the AIs, you got the Michael Vicks, all these people that they dedicated their mind, body, and soul into becoming something great. Like Floyd Mayweather, man, he had a dad that was incarcerated and going through his different things with his mom and not having enough money, to saying to himself that I'm gonna go to the gym every day and I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna get stronger, I'm gonna get better. Every time I lose, I'm gonna come back even stronger. You know what I mean? It's that thing that's saying I can't quit. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is, man. When I do everything I do, man, I take it. I might have a day where I'm like, oh man, I'm depressed today, man. I'm down. Then I get back up and I say, you know what? It's time to go to work. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody lost it. I used to play basketball and football. We used to lose a game. Like, oh man, I'm sad, man. You know what I mean? I used to lose a game. I sit in the tub for like 10 hours. My mom was like, you okay up there? Yeah, I just sit there. I would never get out. I was so down and depressed. Then after I get over there, get you a hot meal and get on that trick on the bike bicycle, start running on that, and get ready for the next game. That's how life is, man. I just hate the fact that so many talented people give up on their gifts and start to do things that's not what they was on this earth to be doing. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody force you into doing some shit that you weren't meant to be doing. And you out here, you know what I mean, sad and depressed every day. I see a lot of people like that, man. I remember one time I was reading something on Facebook. The girl was like, damn, I'm at Walmart and this and that. It ain't nothing wrong with having a Walmart job if that's what you love. but she got a different talent. You know what I mean? I'm at Walmart. I can't go on vacations when I want to. I can't do this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at that situation, it's like, but if you was the owner of your own company or doing your own thing that you love to do, the mentality would be different. You can take vacation when you want to, take money out your account. You know what I mean? It's different things you can do when you're owning your own shit and doing your own. That's why I always say, how you go to all these years of college and you do that to go work for somebody else? It's like you gotta have logic with all the things that you're doing. You know what I mean? Structure and logic. It's like you gonna waste your whole life away to work for somebody else. Hell no. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be feeling like a lot of people shit on Dame Dash and sometimes they shit on Master P. But I listen to them closely because I feel like they got a good message. Oskino, man, from Philadelphia, State Property. Man, everything that I knew about the YouTube came from that. You know what I mean? Then I was listening to WAP 100 one time. He was talking about the trucking thing. I was thinking about doing that too. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, it's the ideas, man. Don't allow your dreams to die off somebody else telling you that they ain't reality. That's what I'm trying to say. Because the reality of the matter is that when you believe in yourself and you believe in your creativity, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just real, man. Like I said, I see so much talent, man. I remember times, man, I'll be sitting in the hood and stuff like that, watching, listening to guys rap and stuff like that. I'm like, you's a hell of a rapper, nigga. You good as shit. You know what I'm saying? You still got to put the effort in. You can't put one tape out and you got to put the effort into it, put the money into it, because the world got to see your great and amazing talent, see your great and amazing ability. You know what I mean? Yeah, the hood, yeah, people love you in the hood, but you got to expand your viewpoint. You know what I mean? That's why I started my YouTube, because I feel like I have wisdom beyond wisdom. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of times people don't move within logic or in a system that makes sense. People do shit and you sit back and you ask them a question like, why you did that? Like, people still to this day ask Meek Mill, why he only getting one $20 bill? You know what I'm saying? They still ask him that damn question, right? You know what I mean? There's so many things niggas do, man. Niggas sit back like, man, what the fuck was that, man? You know what I mean? Like I say, man, it is putting things in the system, man, where you understand it to a point that it works for you. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, man. Like, I think all the billionaires, all the multi-millionaire guys, they figured out the code. You know what I mean? And the code is you can't sit on your ass all day and not do nothing. Like I say, if whatever you love to do, you should be doing that shit at a maximum ability. You could take care of your bills, but go back to your craft. You a singer, songwriter, a fucking rapper, nigga, skateboarder, whatever the hell you do, man. I just feel like you shouldn't quit on it, man. Like I say, I've been able to see so many talented people, man, and I watched them fall apart to life. You know what I mean? Because life can get real, man. People got to pay bills. People got to take care of their kids and stuff like that. What's good, what's good. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you was put on this earth to do something great, man. You got an ability, man. How you let that shit go? You know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit go, man. Fuck what niggas talking about. Don't let that shit go, man. Like I said, I seen a lot of talented people do that, man. You know what I mean? You see them doing some dumbass job or some dumb shit, and you sitting there like, is you ever going back to that? Nah, man, I'm gonna just keep flipping burgers, bro. You gonna give up a multi-million-dollar career to flip burgers because somebody else told you that you couldn't do it. Okay, you know, I leave it at that. I let a grown man be a grown man. I let, you know what I'm saying, a grown woman be a grown woman. But at the end of the day, you gonna give up a multi-million-dollar career to flip burgers, scramble some fries and shit. You fucking crazy, man. That's like, where you at with that? You know what I mean? You gifted, you blessed. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in this room right now that got a gift and a talent, and they somehow been misplacing it. I had a homegirl, she write poetry good as a motherfucker. She need to be put, that shit should have been in a book, published, and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't let yourself die, man. You know what I mean? It's one thing, you could be living and be dead, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you depressed, you're down, because you're not living in your glory, man. Like, in life, you gotta walk in your glory, man. Because at the end of the day, man, can't nobody walk in your goddamn shoes. Nobody can tell your story like you. I mean, like I told you before, when we sit back and we look at the Bible and shit like that, and we like think about Jesus' story, everybody got their opinion about Jesus' story because it wasn't written by Jesus and it wasn't written by his family. You know what I mean? His whole story was written by somebody else, right? But you can have an opportunity to write your own damn story. You understand? Your own goals, your own thing, but you let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's like like I said, I've seen this a lot, man. I be seeing my homegirls and guys that I rock with that rap and do different things, and they kind of just let their mind been conditioned that they a failure already. When they still breathing, when they get up, they breathing, they got life. How you feel if you still breathing? You know what I'm saying? You still could go make moves. I was listening to the was it Benny the Butcher, man? He was talking about like as they was starting their rap thing, you know what I mean? It didn't pop right away. And a lot of guys was feeling like this ain't gonna never work. But it's like if you ain't tried it in so many different ways, how you saying it ain't gonna work? You know what I'm saying? It's like don't give up on something that's gonna really change your life for some shit that ain't. It's like the equivalent of I'm gonna break it down. It's the equivalent of right this is a microwave dinner type of shit, man. You know what I mean? It pleases you for a little bit, then your ass get back hungry type of shit, man. It's like that type of job you gonna do. You barely can pay your rent with that shit. Could barely take care of your kids with that shit. But you had a gift and a talent that could actually not only change your kids' life, but your whole family life, man. Just imagine if Keisha Coles would have been on some shit like, man, yeah, I got a good voice, but I don't want to sing no more. I want to go to work at some fast food joint and flip some burgers and fry some chicken up. She ain't the owner. She just going in there just to do that. Just imagine if Keisha Cole would have did some shit like. Imagine that Will Smith say, man, mom, I don't want to act. I don't want to do none of this no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go up the street and be making ice cream and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. It's like like I said, it's challenging, man. Like I told people, everybody people thinking shit is like a Disney movie and shit. Like Disney, that's good for the kids. You watch it, it's boom, it's amazing. They make relationships look so perfect, make life look so perfect, but it's not a perfect life. It's never no such thing as a perfect relationship. You go through highs, you go through lows, you go through real shit. We don't have personal relationship with our kids or none of that. I guarantee my kids would be bad at school. Somebody gonna get their ass whooped. But like I say, at the end of the day, it's like that. You gonna go through ups and downs and stuff like that. Ain't not gonna be perfect. We think they gonna go to school every day. They gonna be good every single day. 8 honor roll every day. They gonna pass every goddamn test. No, man. You gotta be challenged in life. That's what it's all about, man. See, I believe truthfully and honestly that God would test you, right? To see that you got the stamina for the place that you about to go at. You know what I mean? Do you got the stamina for this stuff? Like you got the stamina for all that's gonna come for being this great basketball player or being this great singer. Do you got the stamina for it? You know what I mean? Because you already quit already. You know what I mean? You gotta sing on all these different tools. You gotta keep your voice right. You gotta eat right. You gotta get in shape. Do you got the stamina for the success that's gonna get it come in? You know what I mean? I think a lot of time people just quit on it, man. Exactly. You gotta have your faith. That's the thing I always see with all these supposed to be so-called believers and all of that. It's like, where your faith at, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you quit on something. I'm saying this because I'm basically saying it because it's something that I've seen. Recently, I've been seeing it a lot recently where I see these real talented people settle for less relationships, life shit. I'm just like, why? Why are you settling for less? You are great. Do you not see it? You know, I see it. You know what I mean? I'm like, sometimes I listen to my brother music, right? And I sit back and I'm like, man, this dude really got some talent. He'll just freestyle in front of me, do all this stuff. I'm listening to him like, man, this dude is really great, man. He could do something with this. But it's like the effort that you're going to put in and make it work. You know what I mean? Yeah, you talented. Yeah, you got the gift. But it comes with more motivation. Where's the motivation at? You know what I mean? Like you go ahead and go rob somebody. You go ahead and go steal some shit. You got to do the jail time. You lose the time on your creativity to be able to put out more stuff to the people. Put it together where it makes sense. This is your dream. This is your goal. How you let it die off nothing? You know what I'm saying? Like you let that die off nothing? Come on, man. I see this all the time, man. I see so many talented young kids, man. Singers, writers, all of this, man. And I see life hit them and they quit everything. Had a homegirl, man. I tell you, man, she writes some of the best poetry ever, man. And I just never understand how niggas let that die. You can still put your book out, self-publish your shit. You got a gift, you got a talent, let the world know what you are. Because like at the end of the day, man, you something special. Everybody got a gift and it's special at something, man. It's identifying what it is. And when you know what it is, though, see, that's the thing that made me mad, though. You know what your gift is, and you run away for it. to shake fries up, to flip a burger. You a billionaire. You flipping burgers? What the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, where your mind at that point? You know what I'm saying? Like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, your ideas, your creativity, it's like you let it die. You know what I mean? Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? But like I say, a lot of times you have kids, you have relationships, and then it's another thing I tell people, man, watch the people that you involving yourself into. Because like I said, I've dated plenty of women. They was all about the money, all about this. They killing off everything that you creating. It's always good to be with somebody that believe in you. You know what I mean? Boy, you get a woman, you get a man. And I'm talking about if you a woman that get a good man or a man that get a good woman and they believe in you, man, you can't lose, dog. You can't lose, man. You can't lose, man. I'm telling you, you can't lose, man. See, the problem is you get with all these people that just want some money. Everybody trying to gold dig and stuff like that. Get with a person that really believe in you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it transforms you into a different person. I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? I used to play basketball, man. I used to go to Norfolk State for this. They used to have this little summer camp for basketball. My uncle used to always pay for it. You know what I mean? Because my dad was always in jail and stuff like that. So my uncle would pay for it just to put me on a positive tip. You know what I mean? Everybody was trying to put me on a positive. It's so easy to get sucked into street life and doing some negative shit. It's so easy for that. You know what I mean? I don't knock a nigga that sell, do whatever they got to do. You do what you do, bro. I ain't mad at you. Long story short, my uncle paid for me to go to this basketball camp or whatever, right? I would go there and I would play ball and stuff like that. And it was these niggas was nice as fuck. You know what I mean? They was niggas was nice, man. I would get low. They would do drills and stuff like that, and my confidence would go down because I couldn't do all the drills and shit like that, right? So they had this white guy that was there, right? He was like, yeah, man, there you go, Charlie, there you go. He would amp me up so much, right, that I would do shit that I didn't even know I could do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about when you have a person that believe in you. You know what I mean? You begin to do shit that you never in your imagination thought you could do. That's why I say don't attach yourself in a relationship or with a person that don't believe in you. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in none of you doing. You right and they don't believe in it. That shit is the worst, bro. You been in a relationship with somebody that don't believe in nothing you doing. It's like hell, bro. You signed up with the devil, my nigga. You got a woman or a man that love you. I ain't gotta break it down to get with a man or woman that really love the fuck out you and they see your potential. Man, come on, man. There's nothing better than that, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than that, man. I'm telling you, man. That's why I call it true love, man. See, true love is when a person can see your flaws and they willing to work with you with those flaws because they just love you as a person. Sometimes people just love you for sex and money. You know what I mean? But some people love you because you was a dope individual and their conversations and their bond just mash you. You know what I mean? It's just so dope. Y'all talking and it's like we building off each other. You ever had that person when you on the phone and y'all just building and it's like, damn, we could build an empire. Y'all talking and words flipping off each other. And it's like, damn, it's an explosion of energy. Then you have that person you get on the phone and like, oh man, I got to pay my phone bill and my rent need to be paid. And you just like, for real? Yeah, my rent paid. Yeah, my phone bill paid too. My phone bill paid, my rent paid, all my stuff paid. You want me to pay yours though? Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't live off that energy, man. That's I'm gonna tell you what that energy is. Somebody putting center blocks on your legs, both of your legs, throwing your ass in the middle of the ocean. You gonna sink. I be telling niggas, man, stop attaching yourself to people that weigh you down and not believing in the dream and what you was put on this earth to be. You been put on this earth to be great, not to be no motherfucking sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna fall in love with somebody that look at you as somebody to take advantage of? You know what I mean? You gotta identify those traits off top, man. Like I told you before, I had plenty of people that I talked to and I had those explosions like that where it's like, damn, this person is dope. You know what I mean? That's nothing like that, man. It's nothing like having a connection with a person like that. And like I said before, it's so many people that watch the channel that's watching right now that have gifts and talents and ability. And sometimes they get trapped in that black hole of not pursuing their dreams and goals because somebody else told them that they couldn't do it. I'm here to tell you, stop fucking around with that individual. Do your dreams and goals. You throwing away millions of dollars to do some shit you hate doing every day. Can you imagine that? LeBron James wake up, he get to go play basketball. He love basketball. He get to go play basketball. Lil Wayne wake up, he get to go rap. He love rap. Jay love rap. They love what they doing. It's the worst shit in the world to wake up and do some shit you hate to do. But it all start with the mentality though, man. And then connecting to people that believe in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. I'm telling you, man, you start. I see that all the time. Niggas attaching themselves to these dead motherfucking people, putting center blocks on their legs and throwing them in the ocean. It's like, come on, man, where you gonna go on with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you dead at that point, man. That's the worst type of relationship or worst type of bond to be in is where you feel dead mentally, physically, and emotionally, man. You wake up, you feel dead. You go to sleep, you feel dead. You know what I'm saying? That person not believing in you and y'all can't build off anything. You know what I mean? Like I told you before, it's like the senseless things of not having enough confidence in yourself to know that this is not the life for me. But like I say, sometimes people look at a pretty face or good sex or good money and they go away from the idea of they have more to offer in life than to be somebody's sucker, man. That's just straight up. You want to be a sucker or be somebody great that people know is iconic. Like I said before, I believe everything Dane was saying when he was saying everybody can be bosses. I believe that. The thing is, people allow people to con them into being nothing but a worker. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you have a gift, you got a talent, you got ability, you know what I mean? But a lot of times you just give into what these people want to promote you in life, and that's to suck you dry, suck your energy dry, make you work all these damn jobs. You got 4, 5 jobs, still can't pay all your bills. You know what I mean? But you have a gift and a talent that will pay for everything that you're trying to do, but you go away from it. You was born with a gift. Everybody was born with a fucking gift, man. That's just period. Everybody, man, is identifying. See, this how you know you so lost, right? You lost within the culture because they blind you and they teach you false information. They change the great people that's in our culture and make them white individuals, right? On top of that, you go to a school that brainwash you to get you ready for some type of shipyard job and shit like that. But individually, you have a gift, you have a talent, you got an ability that will branch you and bring you more money because it's something that's you. You know what I mean? You doing a lot of shit that ain't you. You lifting heavy ass packages that you can't, that ain't you. You know what I mean? Like you probably was a singer. You probably was a dancer. You probably was some other than what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, let them people brainwash you and talk you out your shit. I'm like, fuck out of here, man. I see this all the time, bro. I see it so much, man. I be like, damn, like you let somebody talk you out your shit. It come with that shit when people thinking that they need these so-called friends, man. All these fake ass friends, fake ass lovers, and all this type of shit. Motherfuckers ain't doing nothing but looking for $1 to take from your ass. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's the dopest shit in the world when you could be with somebody that just love you for you and not for all the other shit. You know what I mean? But like, and nowadays, it's so fake out here, you can't figure out or identify what's real or fake. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will play they card to the end out this bitch. You know what I mean? They do best friend and best lovers and all that type of shit to the end. And then you realize, man, that wasn't the right person for me. Not the right friend for me, not the right person for me in general, man. Like I said, I see this shit all the time, man. Your money run out, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. That person now fucking with this person or that person. You go to jail, she fucking with somebody else, or that person fucking with somebody else. The loyalty ain't even there, man. Like I say, if you gonna give up your dreams for these individuals that don't even got loyalty to you, man, gotta stop that bullshit, man. Got to, man. Like I say, my whole message on this one is live your dream out, man. Don't let nobody stop you from living your dream, dog. Like I said before, I've been saying it a lot, and I see a lot of people talking about it on social media, and I feel like the saddest thing to see somebody suffer because they're afraid to chase their dream. You know what I mean? That's the worst feeling to see that, man. A lady or a man that's so gifted and talented that will not live their dream because they're afraid that they're going to fail. Failure is always there. But when you fall, you got to get back up and come back stronger. See, the failure train you for the great opportunities that come before you. See, think about it, man. LeBron James lost all them goddamn fucking championship against Golden State, and then he finally win against Miami. You got to condition yourself for failure, because after you fail, you going to definitely get your victory, man. That's why when I do the YouTube and shit like that, I understand that right now you might be falling, right now you might be losing, but if you keep putting in the forward effort, keep learning, keep putting out the information, I feel like eventually you will get the energy you deserve, because you know why? because you believed in yourself and you won't let nobody take that away from you. See, it's all about belief, man. That's what I believe, you know what I'm saying, 100%. Where your faith at? You know what I mean? You running away from that. You know what I'm saying? You're not identifying the gifts that you got before you. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you go away from that shit. You know what I mean? Like I can literally tell I can name about 10 people that I know got hella of gifts and I know I done seen all their gifts and they throw it in the trash. You know what I mean? They getting high too much. They doing all these other shit. We look at Famous Dex, right? It's a talented individual, man. Yeah, he had an addiction. Yeah, he lost his mom. But this man had a gift and a talent. That's why he where he at right now. You know what I mean? In the industry. You know what I mean? But like I say a lot of times, life will hit you and it'll fuck you up. And people can't deal with the adversity that come with it. Like I say, man, you got to condition yourself for the spotlight if this is what you wanted. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you got to do. You got to condition yourself for this shit, man. Like I say, I feel like it's so many individuals that got that specific talent that nobody else can really tell them about. It's just in them. You know what I mean? You ever been on like basketball or football and you see a nigga just fly through the field and you just like, damn, yeah, that person always had that gift and talent. You just never seen it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they don't show their talent. You will see a guy, he was selling rocks his whole fucking life. And you see that nigga putting together fucking TVs and all type of shit, putting games together. He know this electronic shit to the max. And you sitting out like, damn. He like, damn, what the fuck is bro doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, life then took away his stuff, man. But in reality, he can still do whatever he want to do. You know what I mean? But he want to go, when you trying to go work for somebody else, yeah, they ain't going to let you, oh, you got a felony, this and that. But if he created his own brand and his own thing, he can do all he want to do electronically. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's just the things that happen in life that'll make you quit and stop doing what you love to do, man. It's like, man, we got to stop that dumbass shit, man. Because there's so much more inside you. You know what I mean? So much glow in you. You know what I mean? Everybody be that. There's a lot of glowing niggas, man. But I just be feeling like, damn. I hate to see people give it up, man. I do, man. I really do, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all no more, man. But listen, man, hit that like button for me, man. Hit that subscribe button for me. Man, I love chopping it up with all the people in the room, man. Peace to my guys out there, all my good guys, all my queens out there. Love y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all support me. Hit that like button for me. Don't forget to donate the cash tag being there, Charlie, or donate to the super chat. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully so, man. Follow your dreams. Have faith in yourself. Don't allow yourself to get sucked in that black hole believing that you can't be great. And like I said before, man, it's nothing but love up here, man. Come check me out, man. I'm going to put some more content out. Come check me out on Charlie's Vision and also this journey called Life, man. My 2 other YouTube channels. Come rock with me. Come subscribe to the channel, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate all the love and the support, G. But I'm out of here, man. Y'all have an amazing and wonderful Friday. You know what I'm saying? Turn up, you know what I mean? And positive energy, man. All positive vibe. No negative energies over here. You dig what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Salute everybody, man. Peace to my guys out there, too, man. Y'all stay strong, G.